What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? DoctorDDub here, and welcome back to GardenPaws. Today, I've got a lot of new information for you guys. It's not necessarily like super new, but on the Discord, which I've been paying very close attention to, there has been a new channel added called Spoilers, where basically, if any of you that have followed me or know me from Farm Folks, it's basically like the dev screenshot channel. They post a bunch of screenshots of all the things that we have to look forward to in this game. And you guys know I've been a little bit skeptical about this game. I'm not one of the, oh my god, it's so cute, I have to have it people. I'm a little more critical than some. And the more I learn, the more I like it. So we'll get into that here in a sec. Where is Alberto? Alberto was supposed to arrive today, but we haven't seen him yet. He's a glider specialist. Keep an eye out for him if you can. Thank you, Mayor Wilson. Cool. Anyway, so we've learned quite a few things, and we're going to share them throughout today's episode. Let me go ahead and... Didn't we have flowers planted in almost all of these? What the heck? I'm going to assume they're still there? Hold on. If I take my hoe out and I place something... Okay, so there is a hole in the top. What the heck? That's not supposed to happen. Didn't we have a ton planted? I thought we did. I could be crazy. I don't know, but we're going to plant a bunch more stuff, so it's fine. Okay, on the note of planting stuff, I know that the floating seed bags, they're not personally my favorite asset in the game. They don't really fit. I love the world in this game, but some of the things, like the floating seed bags, don't seem to really fit too well, in my opinion. Oh, we have the seeds on us. What am I doing? I asked if they were going to be changed and got a very developer answer. Also, why can't I plant these? Yeah, so this is definitely a bug. I can't plant... Well, hold on. Let me actually have seeds in my... Now I can? What? Like, these spots right here are not plantable. I think I have something there still, maybe? I don't know what's going on, guys. I really don't. But I can water all this still? Yeah, I don't have a clue. Anyway, the answer to the are the seed bags changing question was it's not on their to-do list right now. There's assets in the game that will be changing. Nothing too incredibly drastically, but that is not one of them. Or at least that's not on their to-do list, so... If you're hoping for that, or that is a deal breaker for you, it does not appear that that is currently on the to-do list, at least. But maybe in the future, who knows? Also, this chicken coop will be, again, all the stuff is not promises, but it's, you know, what should be happening as per word of the developers. Also, hello, Christina. Hello, Dan. Apparently, they watch all things GardenPaws on YouTube, so... Apparently this will be movable, and like I was just saying, you can promise everything in the world, but until it's delivered, as far as game development is concerned, I can get excited about it, but I'm not gonna like hold it or treat it as law. If they say this is gonna happen or they hope it's gonna happen, keep in mind we're still in the demo. If it doesn't happen, don't freak out, or don't let that be a game breaker for you. Anyway, I need to build something so we can craft more things, because I want to get into that today. We can make a workbench, and this requires 4 boards, wooden blocks, and wooden poles. Wooden pole, we just need wood to make all that, so let's grab that out, and we're definitely going to need some more, so let's do that. Okay, speaking of wood, I don't know why this is coming to mind, but apparently there will be natural disasters in this game, and it's still a happy-go-lucky, cutesy kind of farming adventure game. So don't expect, you know, tsunamis or tornadoes to come through and destroy everything. And no one's going to die as a result of these disasters. That should be a given for a game like this. But, you know, a tree might fall on a fence or something, and you'll have to repair the fence. Or the lightning from the storm might cause someone's animal to run off, and you have to go find them and return them to their owner. Stuff like that. It's kind of cute, and it's somewhat immersive, depending on how they go. Apparently, some of the more disastrous storms will totally wipe out someone's shop, to where you have to repair the shop before you can use that shop again, which is kind of cool. So we need 4 of each, 4 poles, and the boards. And there we go. Oh, I made the wrong thing, didn't I? I made large wooden boards. I just need regular wooden boards, which I now don't have enough wood to make. Oh, let me fix that. All right, we now have enough wood to make everything. I ran out of energy completely trying to do that. But that's on me. I totally screwed up and wasted, what was it, 24 wood? No, 20 wood. Okay, and now we can make a workbench, which you can actually sell. I guess if you just had a lot of wood, you could just make workbenches and sell them. Okay, now that we have that, is it in our inventory? It is. So if we drag this to our hotbar, replace our poop, we can place this down somewhere. And every single person I've seen play this game places it right here. So we're not going to do that. This is the shop side of things. We're going to make the back the work area, which to me makes way more sense. I just pressed R to rotate it. How do you rotate it? Q and E, W, ASD is still move. R is auto run. T is... I don't know. I don't know how to rotate this. So we're just going to move ourselves... No, it stays fixed with the world. Moving around it does not rotate its positioning. Okay. Maybe I'll figure it out later, but for now... It's gonna go right here. Oh. So lock placement, and then you can rotate it in that placement. I feel like that should be done in the other way around. Rotate it first and then lock its placement. Because now I'm not gonna be able to tell if it'll fit where I want it to. That's bizarre. So I guess you have to find the center of it, place it, then rotate it to your liking. Sure. Yeah, I really think that should be swapped, but that's just my opinion. All right, the workbench. So it gives you access to everything we've already been able to make, and it looks like it's done in order as well. So the last thing that we could make was a workbench, and now we can make other things. Ooh, what's the point in getting a home chest when I can just make my own chests? If anyone knows, please let me know. But a lot of this stuff is just cosmetic, tables and benches. The well, I don't think serves a purpose since your watering can is unlimited. A lot of this game, it's looking like it's going to be purely cosmetic. The well, I think it would make sense to fill your watering can, but I get if they don't want to add that for the sake of that being another stressful element in the game that's supposed to be real chill and relaxing, and running out of water for your watering can is not that. Or at least it can be for some people. But look, we can make walls. I wish the image for this was a little bit larger. Like I mentioned, I'm going to be very critical on this game. It's still in development, so I feel like criticism is a good thing. And you can make a trampoline, which is really funny, because I actually just got done watching a stream from Christina and Dan, the 2 lead developers on this game. Or 2 of the 3, really. The 2 people basically making the game, and they built a trampoline, and it looks freaking awesome. It serves no function other than to jump upon, but it looks fun. Okay, I need to focus on making some money so we can get the blacksmith going. I should have opened my shop a while ago. I don't know why I didn't do that. And we'll top off our poop. And we don't have any feathers or anything since we didn't go visit visit the other chicken coop. And we'll sell 7 of these and some red daisies and call it good. And I might sell the large board too. I don't know if that sells for anything. Actually, all this stuff told us how much it sells for. We could probably just check here. Only sells for 25. Never mind. I'll probably hang on to that until I actually need it. The home chest stores 20 items, and you can also make large chests, which also store 20 items. So why would I go... I don't know why I would go pay money for another home chest. Maybe that's Maybe that's if you have multiple players. I don't know. But let me run the shop for a little bit, make some money, and I'll join you guys shortly. All right, that's it for the day. We're going to head into town and see what it takes to upgrade the blacksmith. I don't know what it does. But while we're headed there, we're going to talk for a little bit. I've got a list of stuff, just random stuff that I've seen and or learned on the Discord, and it looks like Sammy has another quest for us. I'm going to guess this is Build Me the Bridge number 2. Frank built one nice bridge, but I forgot I need 2. Could you bring Frank 30 more wood and he'll get it built? Sure thing, Sammy. It's not happening today, though, because I don't have any energy. Anyway, so we're just going to go down the list here of random stuff that I've got. So the first thing that's coming up as far as like a major content update, which is weird to say seeing as how the game's not even out yet, but the first content update is actually going to be part of the alpha. So if you pre-order the alpha, or not pre-order, if you back on the Kickstarter page and back for alpha access, which is in October, there's going to be some sort of October Halloween-ish update. Hi there, I'm in need of 5 purple daisies as quickly as possible. Looking forward to it. That's another thing. So many of these quests are just go get me flowers. It'd be nice to see some variation. Again, this is the demo. I'm sure there will be plenty more of that to come, but as of right now, not really. Okay, that's the miner camp. The blacksmith is 2,000. Okay. So that's something I want to save for. I might, just kidding, I don't have any energy. I was going to say I might go foraging for stuff, but I could go look for chests right now. See if any respawned. I did ask about how the chest mechanic works. And I know I didn't finish my thought on the October thing. I'll go back to that in just a sec. But for the chests, there's apparently roughly 30 throughout the world. And at any given time... What is that? Why is that darker? You guys see that? I could be crazy. Anyway, at any given time... Well, that's a nice little bug. At any given time, there should be about 7 to 8 chests that spawn anywhere in the world. Once they've been looted, they will despawn eventually. I don't know the timer on that or anything, but basically 7 or 8 of the 30, which have predetermined locations, will spawn at any given time, and as you loot them, they will respawn in other locations. So that's kind of cool. But anyway, oh, is that... I wish it said who needed it. I guess that's Mr. Jones that needs the purple daisies. I wasn't paying attention too much. Anyway, back to the Halloween October update. There's going to be another island that gets added that's only accessible during this event, I believe. It's going to have like a little skull-shaped pond in the middle of it too, or at least that's the plan, which is pretty cool looking. And there's going to be a hedge maze, and it's just going to feel very Halloween-y, I think. And there's also going to be a couple alpha exclusive, or I guess if you're there for that event, costumes. You'll be able to get some pretty cool looking costumes for your bear or cat or bunny, whoever you choose to roll. But that should be cool. And that's it for that update. I'm sure there's plenty more we're going to learn, and I'm sure there's plenty more that's already out there. I just didn't cover it because I don't know. I didn't make that detailed of notes. I'm not covering this game nearly as in depth as I am for Farm Folks. You guys know that if you've been watching my channel for any length of time. But on to the next item on my list. Like, this is in no order. I just have a bunch of stuff to discuss. The mines. There will be procedurally generated, and you'll be going down level by level. And I think it'll save your progress. I'm not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure it will. What? Is that an invisible wall that I just get hung up on? Also, the lighting thing just happened again. At 22 o'clock, it gets lighter for some reason. Did the moon just peek out behind the clouds and it drastically lit up at once? Or did it gradually do it? And I don't know, guys. I really don't. I'm looking for chests right now, and I'm apparently doing a very bad job of that because I don't know where any of them are. But that's something I can loot for money without spending energy. And hey, look. And hi, little kitty. How are you? So cute. All right, a white beard. Do we want to be bearded? We totally could. That's awesome. I kind of feel like I have to change my face now, though, because it clips through. You can see a corner of my smile above my mustache, which doesn't make any sense. So we'll just go to that. That's pretty similar, right? Just minus the eyebrows. Yeah, that'll have to work. I can't deal with that kind of clipping stuff. I don't know why. It just drives me nuts. Anyway, the mines will have some form of combat. They will be basically the lore behind the mines is there's a necromancer that is raised, I don't know what, the dead, other animals, I really don't know. But by killing them or knocking them unconscious, I don't know how it'll be handled quite yet, you are doing them a favor and releasing their spirits to go on to the heavens or whatever they decide to call it. So that's kind of cool. Also, this beard. I'm loving it. It's hilarious. All right, we're trying to be a little bit more efficient with our day today. We did a lot of walking around, not doing too much, so I'll try to do a better job multitasking. We'll see how that goes. I'm not fantastic at that, but oh well. How many more days till these guys are mature? 4 days till they mature? Okay, we got a little bit more time to go. A couple more episodes of this. All right, is there anything I want to sell? We did restock some stuff, or we did get some stuff. We'll sell the poop. And we need the purple daisies for so-and-so. I wish it said who it was for. On the top right, with all of our quests. Yeah, that was definitely a bug. I couldn't see the seed bags, but I've got a ton of stuff. Okay, I'm much happier now. Are we going to have the room for all this? What are those? White firebush? I don't oh, I did plant those. Those are the super expensive ones, right? We're going to water all this because I want to go buy some more seeds from Sammy. Oh, and while we're watering stuff, this is a perfect time to talk about this. I asked if there would be any sort of grid system, like maybe a planter box that you could do, because if you're planting your crops in rows like this, I feel like the goal is to have them in perfect lines and rows, and that's not really achievable with this freehand system. Also, this bush totally grew back, so that is good to know that they do regrow. I don't know if you build something on top of it, if they'll stay down, or if they'll poke up through whatever you built. I don't know that yet. But I thought I put that large wooden board up. Did I get one from... I don't know, guys. I really don't. Oh, we have the flowers for Jones, though. That's nice. So we need to make sure not to sell these, but we can sell these purple daisies. And the feathers. So much stuff to sell. We could top off on all of our daisies here. I like that you add a stack of 10 and it splits it and fills what's on the table. That is a very nice feature. Okay, let's head and deliver that. I don't know if finishing quests will trigger more quests, but we gonna do it in case that's the case. But yeah, so you will have the option to enable a grid system when planting your crops. As their plan as of now is to have a toggleable option in the settings to toggle off or on grid placement versus free placement. I am a fan of, or I even suggested this to them, is having, like, while you have your hoe out, just hold shift or something. You're not going to be sprinting while you're placing crops, or maybe you are, so hold control or something while you're doing this, and it would snap it into a grid mode. I think that makes a lot of sense. But that's just me. I also wish escape would cancel out of this, but it doesn't. You just have to go to a different tool. That's fine. I'm just not used to that yet. I want to grab all this stuff because it's for free. And while we're over here, we'll turn that quest in too. I feel like I run super slow at times. I don't know why that is. It's very strange. Anyways, yeah, grid system for farming. That is super, super nice. I'm glad to hear that. That was something that was going to bother me. If you want to plant in, like, shapes and stuff or circles, it's awesome to have this free play system. But if you want to plant them in rows, it doesn't work super well. We need some wood, though. And I'm guessing we need to go to Frank for that, too. So we'll just grab... There's a bug crawling around on my monitor riser right now. It just crawled across. I got super distracted. Sorry. Pest control just came the other day. Hopefully that'll get fixed soon. TM. Soon. Okay, so we've talked about the mines. We've talked about the festival. We've talked about the farming system a little bit. As of this point in time, there's no plan on adding interiors to buildings. I commented on that earlier. Apparently it's super difficult to do. I don't know game development, so I don't know how hard that actually is, but that's what I was told when I asked. We've talked about natural disasters. You will be able to discover artifacts while mining that can be either donated to the museum or I want to save some energy for picking up flowers. I need to make sure I do that. Donated to the museum or sold for profit. Boris, you sell a worthless product, being the home chest. I'll probably get it at some point anyway, even though I think it's useless, but whatever. All right, I don't think there's anything new here. That's not true. We have a quest. Deliver to Boris. More fetch quests. 10 dandelions for Boris, and I'm pretty sure we have that on us, so we'll go turn that in. Let's check where Boris is at. Okay, we just passed Boris. What am I talking about? And we can turn something into Frank too. One thing I also suggested, and I think is going to be implemented, I'm not sure, is turning the dot or the ping, the drop pin, whatever you want to call it, into an actual arrow to show which way you're facing. I know it shows you the vision angle, like which way we're facing, but this right here shows me it gives me no direction as to where I'm facing. 30 wood for the bridge. Thank you, sir. And we'll go turn these into Boris. But I made a Google Maps reference. The moving object is the arrow, and the destination is the pinpoint. So I feel like it's backwards. Or not backwards, I just feel like it should be changed. And I think it might be changing. I hope it will be changing. That would be a lovely addition in my eyes. But we will find out, won't we? All right, the museum, the workbench. Oh, the workbench is not the only crafting station either. There will be others that you can make. I don't know what they will do or what you'll be able to craft with said crafting stations. Also, I don't know why I'm taking the same route back. It would probably be smarter not to do that. But look, because of those quests, we have 1,900 gold. So if we open up our shop for a little bit, or maybe a lot bit, I don't know. The shop experience, albeit incredibly simplistic, is kind of fun. Just in the restocking aspect, you have to keep an eye on the products, and honestly, if you stream this on Twitch, it is a lot more fun. If your Twitch viewers post an emote in chat while they're there, it takes about like 5 to 10 seconds currently to show up in game. But if you post an emote, some of the customers will have your name in Twitch on it. So if I'm watching someone stream, my name, DoctorDDub, will show up like above a player as if they're an NPC. And if I post an emote, it'll show up. Or if I post text with an emote, the text will show up. So you could say hi with an emote like 5 seconds before you get to the counter, like as you see your character running up. And you can actually say hi to the person streaming the game, like in the game, which is kind of cool. You can see here there's a Twitch integration button. I don't stream on Twitch. I stream on YouTube when I stream, which is still very rare at this point in time. But I try. But that's a cool feature. I don't think there's any plans on bringing it to any other platforms, probably just Twitch. Also, that's something that I think needs fixing. If I have a tool out and I press E, even though I just press it once, sometimes it uses my tool, which I don't know if that's just me pressing it twice or and thinking I only did it once. I don't really know, but anyway, we have 2,000 gold, so we could leave whenever. But we're going to talk a little bit more. So animals. So we passed like a kitten earlier. You guys saw there were hippos before. There's cows, or not cows. Sheep, horses, hippos, ducks, rabbits, cats. I don't think we've seen dogs, but I would imagine there's going to be dogs in this game. I just don't know if I've seen them yet. Anyway, you can tame those animals. It's not something that's currently in the game, but each animal will hopefully have a unique item. So you'll give a carrot to a horse or hay to a... I don't know. And there's going to be foxes too, I think, which are super adorable. Anyway, you can tame them and bring them back, and they need a place to live once you bring them back, which is a nice touch. And you'll supposedly be able to purchase a blueprint. This is all just talk that I heard on the stream right before I started recording this. You'll be able to purchase a blueprint from Frank to build a small animal shelter, which can house X number of animals, small animals, and you'll be able to set a wander distance, so you can either have them stay really close to that habitat or allow them to wander pretty far away, but then they'll hopefully return to the habitat at night. Again, this is all just talk, none of this is for sure, but that could be really cool. Also, I'm kind of done with this for the day, so bye customers. Let's go upgrade the blacksmith, so that way, wait, tomorrow is the start of a new episode. That way, next episode of this demo, we can check out the blacksmith. I don't know how cool that's going to be. Hopefully pretty cool. But yeah, right now I'm sprinting and I feel like I'm not going super fast. It's very strange. It's a weird feeling. Other times it feels like I'm going super fast right now. It does not. Okay, a couple more things while we're just running. There's some optimization issues, obviously. It's the demo, we're not even in alpha yet, and optimization isn't really planned, or at least heavy optimization focus isn't really planned until late 2019, kind of right before the game's full release. Or, sorry, early access? No, it'll be early access this December. It'll be full release next December. So before the game's full release, let's get that. Blacksmith purchased. Frank will work on it, and it'll be ready tomorrow. Thank you, Frank. Appreciate it. I didn't read that. I meant to. Oops. Anyway, optimization. I asked because this game is developed in Unity, and I do not have the best experience with Unity games. I have issues with almost everyone I've played due to one reason or another. Something about the engine I just am not a fan of. It leads to issues that I've seen in almost every Unity game I've played, with the exception of Subnautica. But I asked how they were planning on handling optimization and whatnot, just to hopefully get a reassuring, don't worry, we got it handled kind of answer. And Daniel, apparently one of the devs, formerly worked at a VR company as an artist, a technical artist, sorry. And his job was to optimize stuff and try to keep things over 60 frames per second. So I would imagine doing that for VR is more difficult than in a game like this. I don't know anything about game development, so that could be 100% the opposite. But like I said, I don't know. But anyway, hopefully that was a promising answer for me. So hopefully that's the case. Do we have... Let's zoom out here. Thorns up there. Let's go exploring a little bit for flowers, for chests. We don't have a ton of energy, so I'll try to... I say that as I pick a daisy. I'm going to try to not pick up daisies. Also, I totally just got hung up on that, and I don't know why. Actually, I do know why, 'cause demo. Let's head up to the top of the waterfall, see if there's a chest up there. I know we saw one there before, but let's head back. Oh, and for fishing in this game, I'm really looking forward to it. I don't exactly know how the fishing system will work, like how you'll actually go about fishing, but there will be a lot of fish in the game. I don't know exactly how many, but there will be lots of fish, and similar to how you can bring small animals back once they're tamed, you'll also be able to bring fish back and put them in a fish pond, which will be acquired similarly to how the small animal habitat is acquired. No chest? Am I crazy? Is that a chest? Am I also crazy again? No, that's a log. But we did see one over here before, somewhere. Maybe it's back. I don't know. Anyway, you'll be able to have your own fish. And I don't know if I have permission to use it, but if I get permission in time as I'm editing this, I will add a little GIF to this, GIF, whatever, what have you, on screen, so you can see kind of how that will work. If not, just go to the Discord if you want. I'll have it linked in the description. As always, oh, beard buddies, I love it. The beard bros. Although I don't know if it's a male or female, not judging. What was I gonna say? Something, I don't remember. Ah, yes, fish. You'll be able to have them. You'll be able to keep them. I don't know if there's any other use, cooking or whatnot. Maybe that's the case. I don't know if this game is so PG, cutesy friendly that cooking fish is not going to be a thing. I really don't know. We'll find out, though. No chest there. I'm looking for flowers, and I'm not seeing many. I say that as I walk by a flower. Silly me. I need to do more wild flower harvesting to get some more seeds. Thorn, how are you? Also, I think I've been calling Thorn a she. I don't know if Thorn's a he or she. I think it might be a he. I don't really know. Not that it matters that much, but none of the characters in this game really look one way or another. They're all very gender neutral, so. Except for Frank. I don't know. That's just a very manly name in my opinion. Okay, I'm checking all the spawns for the chests that I've seen before, and we're not finding any of them. So knowing that there's 30 chests in total, there's definitely some more that I haven't seen yet. Speaking of chests that we haven't seen yet, hello chest that I haven't seen yet. Awesome. Oh, and apparently you can also buy fish? I don't know how that's going to work, but in case you don't want to go fishing for your fish to stock your fish ponds, you can buy fish to stock your fish ponds, which is interesting. I feel like fishing should be a requirement. I also love fishing, so I totally get that if people wouldn't want that. I saw this chest on the stream I was just watching. I didn't actually know where that was offhand. But this area right over here, I've reported it as a buggy area. We'll see if it's still acting up. There were invisible walls and stuff. Yep, there still are. Like, I'm running straight into something right now. I don't know what that is or what was there at one point, but... Oh, that's the ocean. Just kidding. I thought I could run around. Apparently I can't. And I think I've covered this before, but just to be thorough, when it comes to animals, there are 3 kind of roles that the animals can fill. Some of them, I'll just call them pets once you tame them. Some of the pets will be able to carry your items for you, so basically expanded inventory. Others will be able to find items for you. I don't know how that works. Be like, hey, go search for stone, and it might bring it back to you one at a time. That could be kind of cool. Also, these deer are adorable. I want one in my life. They're like little reindeer. It's getting dark. We might just have a pass out night just so we can keep looking and keep talking. I need to make sure I use all my energy though, so worst case, I'll just pick up a whole bunch of daisies. Although they sell for the least out of everything. Well, poop sells for 1, so not out of everything, just out of the majority of things I sell. Anyway, so some animals will be able to fetch items for you, some will be able to expand your inventory, others will serve as mounts, which is kind of cool. I'm assuming the larger ones, like horses, fingers crossed, hippos, question mark? Maybe hippos could be rideable. That would be absolutely awesome. They're large enough to be rideable, I would think. I don't know. Okay, yeah, we're in it's okay to collect daisy territory now, due to how late it's getting. Okay, what else did I want to discuss? There's also going to be, like, legendary animals that show up. I don't know how that's going to work, how exclusive they'll be, if it's a limited time thing or a super rare event. I would imagine it's rare. They're legendary, after all. Look at this inventory, though. We're going to make some good money from this today. Or tomorrow, since we can't sell anything today, since shop hours are closed. Anyway, legendary animals... Christina, one of the devs, is very into, or at least once upon a time, was very into Neopets. And so I have a feeling we'll be seeing some sort of pet management collection system, possibly, maybe. Maybe that's just wishful thinking. Anyway, let's use that energy and collect the stuffs. Try to use all of it. I don't think I'll be able to, but maybe I will. As it fades to black here in a sec. Oh, I see more flowers. I want more flowers. Also, that keeps happening. It's not my recording. It's going to show up in the recording, but it was also in game. It just totally like skipped 3 or 4 frames. Can we grab the stone? Oh, so close. I think we had the ability to grab one more thing. Whew. And I have seen in the multiplayer that there is a ready button at the end of that screen. So at least in multiplayer, you can take as long as you need to view that. Oh, Thorn telling me there's more flowers again. Silly Thorn. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for this one. Also, right now, we're playing around with the screenshot mode, which is really fun. And you can get some pretty awesome screenshots. Just to show this off, you get to this by pressing F10, by the way. If you press F9, it gives you some more options. Let me actually get my character into view here so we can see some more stuff. Okay, so you can pause the game so he stops moving around and everything stops. Or you can keep it going and everything looks amazing. Also, these trees in the background, that's what the render distance does. If you have this on low graphics, this is what all your trees will look like. It's pretty gross. Anyway, you can change the focal length so you can focus on stuff. If you want everything in focus, you want it at pretty much 0. Or if you want to blur out the background, you can do that too, which is kind of cool. Aperture, I don't think really works. It's either super blurry or in focus, and those are your two options. So I don't think that's fully functional yet. And then the autofocus player, I haven't noticed doing anything. The depth of field, I haven't really noticed doing anything. But this is the coolest slider. You can change time of day without any lag, like at all. So props to them for that. That's a pretty sweet feature. So if you want an epic sunset in your background with the sun poking through the leaves, you can do that. Or if you want it to be night with the sun still shining out of the water, you can do that too, which is really cool. But alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for this one. When we get back next time, also, I think there's a button you can press. I think it's R. Yeah, it makes the camera go sideways, so you can do some pretty sweet but laggy pan shots like this. Anyway, when we get back next time, we're flying super far away right now. When we get back next time, we'll take a look at the building mechanics in this game, which I will warn you are incredibly buggy. So don't expect much, but we'll try to build ourselves a little house somewhere. I don't know. This is really cool, though. I really like this feature. Also, the famous Unity render ring is very much present in this mode. You can see on the ground where the ground's rendering. I don't know. That's me nitpicking, though. Alright then, ladies and gentlemen, for the last time, thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next GardenPaws video, which should not be too long from now. And until then, as always, take care.